What to do if you encounter a whirlwind? Who used to scare children in Gutsulshina? Which mythical character is said to accompany every person? What Zinsky puppies look like? And where Rachmani live? Hi, I'm Nik Lysytskiy. Welcome to the magical world of Ukrainian mythology, a show about extraordinary characters and captivating phenomena. In this episode, you'll discover the fantastic creatures of Ukrainian mythology. A whirlwind isn't just an atmospheric phenomenon, it's also a demonic character in Ukrainian mythology, thought to be a manifestation of dark forces. Whirlwinds could appear black or fiery. Sometimes they were described as containing a witch with chicken legs or a devil with one wing. In Ukraine, it was believed that a whirlwind could bring various misfortunes. If a person got caught in a whirlwind, they might become paralyzed. And if a chicken was caught, it would lay a devil's egg, which would then have to be discarded. However, some knowledgeable people used such eggs to create a home spirit, or domovik. More about this can be found in one of our previous episodes. Whirlwinds were particularly associated with crossroads, graves of unbaptized children, and field boundaries. Though spotting a whirlwind is challenging, it is possible. To see it, experts would wear a homespun hemp cloth on their heads and peer through its holes to glimpse the devil inside of the whirlwind. So what should you do if you encounter a whirlwind? According to folk beliefs, never laugh. Instead, crouch or lie down on the ground and shout, "Ochkara, Ochkara," or say, "Where you came from, go back there." Another way to protect yourself is to spit and make a fist at the whirlwind. You can also throw something into it. It was believed that throwing a knife might even wound the devil who is inside. As children, many Ukrainians were frightened by the babai, or babaika, a night spirit that steals disobedient children. However, the babai is a Russian figure with Turkic roots, and Ukrainian mythology has its own mythical character for scaring kids, Rava. "Be quiet, or Rava will come and take you away," was a common warning you could hear in the Hutsul region. Rava is a fearsome creature that appears at night as a wolf, a dog, or a large predatory bird with black feathers, and it takes away children who are being fussy or refuse to sleep. In Ukrainian mythology, Dolya and Nedolya, which translate as fortune and misfortune, are characters believed to accompany a person throughout their life. Just as no two people are identical, no two Dolya or Nedolya figures are the same. Each person is assigned their own companion at birth. The key difference is whether this companion is beneficial or detrimental. If they are healthy, well-dressed, and kind, it is Dolya. If they are sad, evil, sick, and ragged, it is Nedolya. The nature of your companion, Dolya or Nedolya, determines whether you will be rich, happy, and successful, or poor and unhappy. It was believed that this fate was predetermined, and it is very difficult to get rid of Nedolya, while losing Dolya is relatively easy. If you offend your good Dolya, they leave, cry, and then wander off, spending their time sleeping, strolling, and resting. As a result, their owner is bound to fall into some sort of trouble. Dolya and Nedolya usually resemble the person they are assigned to, but they can have entirely different appearances and even change them depending on the situation. For example, the Dolya of a successful merchant might appear as a beautiful woman, while the Dolya of a farmer might look like a well-fed oxen. Conversely, the Dolya of a lazy person might appear as a naked, dirty old man. Dolya can also appear in forms such as a beautiful woman, a bear, a horse, a mouse, an egg, a hoop, or money. Nedolya, on the other hand, might look like an old hunched woman in rags, a black cat, a hare, or an owl. Dolya and Nedolya differ not only in appearance but also in character. Dolya is modest and quiet, while Nedolya is constantly complaining, lamenting, and seeking sympathy. According to popular belief, a person's wealth or poverty depends not on their actions, but primarily on their Dolya. If Dolya is kind, the person may not need to work at all, and will still live in abundance, because Dolya does everything for them. Conversely, if a person has Nedolya, no matter how hard they work, they will still remain poor. However, if someone has a good Dolya but is lazy, it was said that you should find Dolya and give them a good thrashing. After this, Dolya will start working and assisting their owner. In Ukrainian mythology, Zynsky puppies are small creatures born to women as a result of their sins. These puppies are incredibly malicious and poisonous. Anyone bitten by a Zynsky puppy is doomed to die. However, since these puppies are blind, they can't cause significant harm. In fact, they can be quite beneficial. It was believed that finding a Zynsky puppy could grant someone the gift of healing. To harness this power, one would need to pin the creature to the ground with a stick and then squeeze its spine with the thumb and index finger. After doing this, those fingers would gain the ability to heal by merely touching the afflicted area. Lelit is a mythical figure from Western Ukraine. It represents the soul of a child who died unbaptized. Lelit appears as a forest bird, wandering through the woods in the evening and crying out mournfully as if in deep sorrow. Hearing its cries fills one with a profound sense of melancholy. The Boyko dialect dictionary by Ivan Vakhlyevich includes the verb lalekati, meaning sob or weep, which likely inspired the character's name. As mentioned in a previous video about Vyriy, birds were once considered manifestations of the souls of the deceased. Lelit is a clear example of this belief. Forest people are mythical forest beings resembling elderly men with long beards and equally long snot. In winter, their snot drips to the ground and freezes, forcing them to remain in this state until spring. It was considered fortunate to see a forest person, as anyone who wiped their nose would be rewarded with silver. Polazes are gigantic mythical snakes believed to inhabit various parts of Ukraine. A polaz could strangle or swallow a person or livestock whole, and with a powerful swing of its tail, it could slice its victim in half. The skin of a polaz was so tough that bullets couldn't penetrate it, and they moved so quickly that they burned the grass beneath them. The polaz's weak points are a small white patch on its neck and its eyesight. To kill a polaz, one needed to hunt on a sunny day. So if things went awry and one had to flee, they could run against the sun, blinding the polaz. Polazes are also known for their sense of gratitude. According to one legend, a polaz once was dragging a man along. On the way, they encountered another polaz that had choked on a human hand and was suffering greatly. The man helped the suffering creature, and in return, the first polaz took him further, brought him to his cave, gave him a bag of money, and let him go. In Ukrainian mythology, Rachmani are honest, kind, and righteous people who live in another world. This world is either underground or far across the sea to the east. There, the Rachmani live a righteous life year-round and observe fasting. On their Easter, they share a single egg amongst them all. Rachman Easter is celebrated on the fourth Wednesday after Orthodox Easter. By this time, the eggshells thrown into the water while baking paschas reach the Rachmani world, transforming into eggs. If you place your head to the ground on Rachman Easter, you might hear the sound of bells, but only the righteous can hear them. Sirayidli, literally raw food eaters, are terrifying mythical creatures believed to live somewhere beyond the Danube in Turkey. They have one arm, one leg, and one eye, but are incredibly dangerous. They cling to each other, accelerate to tremendous speeds, and capture humans. Those who are captured are cut into pieces and immediately eaten. The only way to escape Sirayidli is to hide in a tree in the forest. So make sure to hit the notification bell to stay updated on new episodes and share our project with your friends and family. Let's spread the word about Ukrainian mythology together. The third season of The Magical World of Ukrainian Mythology was made possible with the support of the Ukrainian Cultural Foundation through the Stipend grant program.